This is the plaque commemorating the historic preservation of Nicely Park. Higher Education Center owes a special thanks to Historic Denver Incorporated, a private nonprofit organization which raised nearly $1 million to restore the 9th Street houses slated for demolition when the campus was built. Over 900 individuals, corporations, and foundations participated in the historic preservation project. Landscaping of the 3-acre park was provided through grants from the National Endowment for the Arts and the Land and Water Conservation Fund, a cooperative project of the Colorado Division of Parks and Outdoor Recreation and the National Park Service. 9th Street Park is listed on the National Register of Historic Places and has been designated a historic district by the Denver Landmark Preservation Commission. Tells you something about the ethnic diversity in a paragraph at the bottom of this plaque. On this side of the plaque, this is what greets you as you walk into the 9th Street Park area. It says, the Auraria Higher Education Center is located on the site of Denver's oldest continuously occupied settlement. In 1858, William Green Russell and his brothers found gold nearby and established the pioneer town of Auraria, which merged with Denver in 1860. Auraria continued to flourish between 1872 and 1906 when the houses preserved and 9th Street Historic Park were constructed. The oldest restored residential block in Denver, 9th Street Park incorporates a variety of architectural styles ranging from carpenter Gothic to brick bungalow. And so now we have a whole paragraph, the last paragraph of this plaque. The city's ethnic diversity also has been reflected by the Auraria neighborhood. Arapaho Indians once camped here, and the community subsequently included German, Scots-Irish, Irish, Jewish, Hispanic, and other residents. 9th Street Park and other historic campus buildings remain as a reminder that Auraria was the place where Denver began. And really, this big part of the 20th century history where you have these Hispanic community is barely reflected by the plaque, which orients you as you walk into 9th Street Park. This is the plaque in front of the house where my office is, and as you'll see, it gives you some information on the construction of the house. Date of construction, circa 1874. They don't know who the original owners are, style of the house, and then it tells you that the block was originally owned by a man named John Kiernan Mullen. But as you can see, the plaque tells you really nothing about who was in the house, who occupied the house after 1897. It says in 1897, he, meaning Mullen, built a large home at 1170 9th Street, which later became a part of gift he made for construction of St. Cajetan's Church. Now, so St. Cajetan's Church was the center of the Spanish-speaking community, but the plaques along 9th Street Park tell us absolutely nothing about the life of 9th Street Park between 1925 and 1977, when 9th Street Park was inhabited by these Spanish-speaking residents. We can look at some more plaques also. So this is 1050 9th Street Park, also UCD English Department building. Let's see if anybody's here. Hello.
Oh, come on.
We've heard that this house is haunted. Is it true?
It is true. Would you like to hear the story?
Yes.
Come on in. So you are entering 1050 9th Street Park. Beware. The legend around this house is that, see that little inset up there? So it contains a bunch of objects, and the objects are supposed to date back to the 19th century. Apparently that baby head faced the other direction. There are old-time residents in this building who attest that the baby is originally facing the other way. You can't actually enter that. It's been sealed shut for years and years. So the question is, how did the baby go from facing one direction to another? No one knows the answer. But I do know that when I heard that story, I came out and I realized that the baby was facing right towards me, and I was pregnant at the time. And I took it as an omen that I should spend less time in the office and more time probably at home caring for my kids, or else the baby might seek revenge.
What does the plaque say? Items displayed of historical importance found during restoration of the Centennial House.
Oh, so it doesn't actually date. When was the restoration?
Uh,
Oh wait, they were found during the restoration.
1990.